Greetings guys, back in Louisiana. I'm in Baton Rouge and going to visit Magnolia Mound Plantation. Oldest documented home in Baton Rouge, built 1791. And this is actually the first day of my big Mississippi trip. I flew into Baton Rouge, so I figured I'd knock this one out on my way up. So anyway, check this place out. Go guys, Magnolia Mound. I just took the house tour, so I'm going to give you the history while it's fresh in my head. And named Magnolia because there were magnolias on the property and on this mound that was overlooking the Mississippi. And the Mississippi at the time ran up to just the other side of this road. It's now about a half a mile back. Yeah, so yeah, and this house is in a a Creole vernacular style. And just kind of a little bit of a hodgepodge. And another one of these colorful Creole houses. You see a lot down here in Louisiana. A couple dormers were added later on just to cool the upper level. And something interesting to tell you, that there's no central passage. They would actually use the porch to get from room to room. And well, the rooms connect as well. But yeah, built 1791. This property was first purchased by a James Hillen. He got some sort of grant because this was Spanish territory at the time. He owned the property up until 1791, where John Joyce purchased it and just built a small 4-room cottage. Yeah, so he and his wife, he didn't live on the property. He lived out in Mobile, Alabama, and this was just kind of a business property. He had an overseer overseeing about 50 slaves. And it was originally tobacco, and I believe she said indigo originally, plantation, but they quickly moved on to rice. And then after the cotton gin was invented, it was a cotton plantation, so they kind of grew all the main crops here at one time. Yeah, so John Joyce ended up drowning the late 1700s, and his widow married an Armand Duplantier. Hope I pronounced that right. And I'm going to say it on all the houses down here. You see the hatched up shutters on the side, because hurricanes were always a problem around here. And the Duplantier, he was a soldier under Marquis de Lafayette. So that's kind of interesting. And he actually showed Lafayette around when he had visited. And this would be the privy, and it looks like it's closed up. Okay. Yeah, she told me I can open it, so. And well ventilated. And oh, they've got little tops on them. Yep, that's where they did their business. Alright, so I'm gonna walk around. There's a kitchen over there. Oh, so Duplantier, his family owned the property up until 1849. I'll walk over and check out this building. Yeah, you get a better view, not as obstructed back here. You see the 2 chimneys. And I've got this little map. I'll walk around. And there's some sort of dovecote back here. And back over there was the overseer's house, which they're now calling the manager's house. And then there are slave cabins behind that big magnolia. I'll walk over there. So yeah, this was the dovecote. You could see where they go through little holes to roost. And a couple hatches on the back there. And yeah, back then they ate pigeon, dove. And they're calling it a pigeon ear, 1825. So yeah, all kinds of different names for them. So yeah, pretty neat. Nice magnolia right there, and I'm seeing the well. Give you a good shot of the back. And yeah, garden over there. You see the corn, see some tomatoes. I'll walk through that as well. Okay, alright, so open hearth kitchen. Repro 1980. Alright, nice and cool in here. Open fireplace. Little side oven there to cook bread and whatnot. You got your little waffle makers, your toaster, of course. And they would use that to actually break up the sugar cones. And I'm seeing a rotisserie down there. And alright, some remnants of some pots up here, and looks like these are intact. Yeah, you've got all your jarred fruits, vegetables. And that would be a big, that sugar cane would have come in that. Your sugar cone. And I'm seeing lemons over there, pickles. Alright, so walk through that garden. Garlic. Kumquat over there. Mint. Some herbs. Bay tree. And sign is saying potatoes, peppers. Yeah, so quite a mix. And some asparagus back there. Yeah, it's neat. You can smell the magnolia. And pretty neat ironwork on the railing there. And it's pretty standard, all these houses, the big hinged up windows. Cut over here. Kind of a neat giant dormer type window sticking out. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the Hart House, 1904. My fault. Yeah. Alright, right now it's being used as administration, admin offices. I don't need to see that gazebo, but I'll walk over to the manager's house in the slave house. Oh. Okay. Big old barn right there. I don't think that's original. So, yeah, it's going to be the slave quarter, according to the map. Wow, yeah, these things are impressive. Catch some of this shade. Alright, they would have kept something in here. Got this thing up on stilts. Okay, all right. A little bit to see in there. It should say slave quarters. And yep, slave cabin, 1830. And hopefully these stairs don't snap. Pretty neat, kind of. Couple cots. And as I always say, your typical chimney up the middle, two-sided duplex. That seems to be the standard slave house. Alright, and big old loom back there. And there's one of those Pop Goes the Weasel spinners. Okay. And check out the overseer's house right next to the slave cabins. And I'm guessing they had, okay, I see another garden way over there, trying to grow something right there. In 1870. Alright, so I guess there was some sharecropping going on. Shot of the slave cabin. Some high heel shoes down there. Oh wow, okay. And walking around the side here, I'm not sure if this was some sort of cistern to collect water. And I'll just take a quick look at the back of this thing. Oh, a little kind of crude. Check out this brush down here. Kind of interesting. There's an old primitive washing machine. You can't see anything through these. Interesting. Alright guys, that's it for Magnolia Mound. Hitting the road, headed up to Natchez. More videos to come, and as always, like and subscribe. See ya.